other sight in the game can see the boxing.
One final question for the both of you. Obviously, a lot of talk always with Ward. Not because he's a draw, because they feel he is the guy that can beat Gennady because of the skill. But he's going to 172. He's, you know, with a different promoter. Is that a fight that is even on the table for you guys? Or are you even interested in that fight?
I'll answer that, Nestor, because Andre specifically asked me not to talk about a fight with him unless the fight actually happens at the Floyd and Pacquiao fight. So, you know, it doesn't make sense for me to comment on that. He's fighting at 172. That's 3 pounds away from light heavyweight. I mean, if the fight made sense, sure, we could talk about it. But, you know, he feels somehow we said that he was ducking him. We have a lot of respect for Andre. He's accomplished a lot, you know, in the ring. The problem is he's been out of the ring for so long. You know, he's fighting a guy with 2 losses. I mean, if Gennady fought a guy like that, I mean, we'd get persecuted on the opponents. But we respect him as a fighter. But, you know, it doesn't make sense to comment on it because apparently, you know, that fight's unrealistic right now.
The reason I need something is because Gennady is such a polarizing figure that he has haters as well as a lot of supporters. So the haters automatically think that Ward is the savior. He's the guy that's going to beat Golovkin. So they assume that he's avoiding the fight because obviously Abel Sanchez has already said you guys would go from 154 to 168. So, you know, you've negotiated. It didn't come off with Froch, but everyone's like, all right, but you're negotiating with Froch. Why not Ward?
I can answer that because Froch put in 80,000 seats, fans last year in Wembley Stadium. You know, Gennady fought, completely sold out StubHub Center when he fought against Rubio. He put in over 12,000 people at the Forum. You know, when Andre fought Abraham, it was like half of that. It was like 4,500 people at the StubHub Center. And again, we're not taking anything against from Ward.
I'm hearing too much risk, not enough reward. And that's okay because it happens to you guys.
Well, I mean, when people bring up that fight, how are the economics going to work? Andre's going to want a lot of money, and so would Gennady. Gennady's not going to fight, just like, he's not going to go up to 168 to fight Chavez or to fight Froch for free. Those would both be pay-per-view fights. And so that's the thing. That fight wouldn't be a pay-per-view fight, so the economics wouldn't work on that fight.
So the only way it could happen is if both men take less money, which is obviously not even intelligent.
I mean, Andre's not going to take less money, and it wouldn't make sense for Gennady to move out of his weight class to make that fight. So you can't really force a fight to happen if the economics aren't there.
Well, thank you very much, Tom and Abel. I appreciate your time.